starters typically do, or is it just be the best of who I am and let the rest take care of itself?
Yeah, just try to adapt to the environment. So yeah, we play a little bit different styles, but just trying to figure out what they're doing. Like I said, we got the best. I always keep saying we got the best first unit in the league. So just figuring out how to not mess it up and then be aggressive in the spots that I can be aggressive in. And just got a lot of open corner threes, but like that group really knows how to play off each other. So you just have to be in proper spacing, and it kind of makes the job easy. Second unit, we're still trying to figure it out. Still we know when we get stops, we want to get out and run. We think we do that pretty well. We're just trying to figure out what we're going to do in the half court, how we're going to keep our bodies moving, open up lanes for everybody to attack, and then how we're going to be aggressive and what shots we're gonna the standard shot that we want to get in that second unit. So a little bit different, but enjoying it and enjoying trying to figure it out.
Coach and Mike, they both shared the same sentiment that they trust you, and that trust has really been built over the course of not just when you arrived last year, but in the summer, and just how you've handled everything. How do you go about building trust? Like, what's especially when you come over mid-season for a team, like what does that process look like day after day?
You just try to buy in. Honestly, you just try to buy in and be part of the team, and bring your talents with you. All I try to do is just continue to work on my craft, continue to try to be available, but really just figuring out how we play here, what our brand of basketball is, what our principles are and what we're going to do, and then constant communication. So I've been very fortunate this summer to be here a lot with the guys, not just last year coming in. I think it's all piled up upon each other to earn some of the coaches' trust and just continue to try to do so. But I think it's beneficial. They allow me to play through my mistakes, and being here with my teammates, I think they know my intent. I just want to win with the team. I just want us to do well. It's not an individual, and I think that's something that they've gotten to learn about me, and I think that helps. But I think it's probably where that trust factor comes from, is just trying to stay attentive, try to be a professional at my job. Anybody trying to be a professional at their job, and I think that's why this group is so tight-knit. And, of course, we got the best player in the world, and he plays free. He holds us accountable, but, he's not too hard on us, and I think it just trickles down.
As much as it sort of is a work in progress in the half-court offense for that second unit, is there something fun for you about sort of getting to initiate the offense with a younger group of guys and sort of getting to try and lead that unit and figure things out with them?
Yeah, it's fun playing through the mistakes, honestly. Being older now, getting to see a lot of myself in them and the things that they're doing, even the mistakes they make, like seeing the energy. What we always say, energy is wasted on the young. Like, they don't necessarily always know what they're doing, but they definitely play hard. Their intent is there. And I'm enjoying just try to continue being in communication, try to help the group any way possible. We're not where we want to be, but we're very confident that we will get there throughout this time. So I think we've shown flashes. It's just going to be about figuring out what our identity is as a second unit, and then figuring out how to be consistent. But I think once we figure that out, it can be pretty scary, but especially, like I said, that energy that the young guys have. We all know Christian Brown is a winner of all winners. Peyton Watson, one of the most talented kids. Probably every gym he walks into, the things that he can do is special, slashing ability. Getting to see Julian in flashes. DJ's amazing when he's going to be in. Zeke, when he's in, he can switch 1 through 5. He's still figuring out even his game. He's a great rolling. He's amazing on offensive glass for us. He's been finishing, been strong, being vocal. Collin played well today. Hunter hasn't even played, so we got a lot of talent. We know we have guys, Justin, Holiday. So it's going to be fun just trying to figure it out, and then even ourselves trying to figure out how we buy ourselves a little bit extra time on off days, or whether it be in practice, just trying to get continuity, because the quicker that we figure it out, we can alleviate our starters of some of these heavy minutes, and then we know what they're going to do once we get to where we want to be at the end of the year.
Nicole, I remember you told a story when you got here about just like laughing on the bench at some points when you're just watching him. Is there anything that he did over the course of these last couple of days that made you laugh?
Even just today. Like, I was talking with a few of our coaching staff behind the bench today. It was like, it's fun. I know I played him years back, and he's truly matured into a superstar, and Um, I know I got to share being the franchise guy with a guy we just played today, and Andre Drummond. So, like, you understand the burden of it, and I think the years and the time that he missed having Jamal, the time that he missed MPJ really showed today. Like, Mike was special for us, but the way he controlled the game, the way that he managed his own minutes, his energy, you couldn't get him off the floor. And like I said, he was in complete command. And he's not just necessarily – he's still young, but it's not just like youthful and him being out there and dominating. He mentally dominated the game. Like, that was fun to be on the court with him, and then at times to be sitting there watching him, how you would think, like, we lose our second best player, we lose a special scorer today, unfortunately, and Jamal, wishing him a speedy recovery. Hope everything's, great. I think it's minimal. But then, the way that they were scoring in the first half, he got us the lead. The way he controlled it once we got up, he kept slowly pushing the lead, getting us great shots. And that's not taking away from any of my teammates and what they did. Aaron was amazing defensively. So was Pope, definitely. But even Yoke did his part, talking defensively, keeping us in sets, and then watching him, like I said, just take control offensively, calling out sets, calling out mismatches that he wanted, getting shots for other guys, keeping people engaged. Like, it is fun to be his teammate, and it's fun to watch him operate and to see how dominant he is. Not just because he's one of the biggest guys on the court, but his mind. Like, he really uses that thing to the best of his ability. It's his best attribute, and like I said, he was in command the whole game.
When you look at this week, you have New Orleans on Monday, you have Golden State Wednesday. Two contrasting styles, good test for you guys. How do you approach that, especially if you don't have Jamal?
I think it's about ourselves. Like, that's what I love about the regular season. You definitely are tested by teams that you play, but it's mostly about building your principles. It's about your brand of basketball that you want to establish. And I think the teams that can do that, teams that can play together, play hard, and stick to their brand are the teams that usually that. And you got to be fortunate enough to have health on your side, but those are the teams that end up there at the end of the year, especially in the playoffs. And I think we're just going to continue to try to build great habits. Hopefully we get our guy back. And Jamal, he's a great leader for us, special. I keep telling him he's top 5 point guard in this league, one of the best players in our league. And we know how big he is for our team. But it's just going to be about us continue to figure out how we want to play. Definitely trying to shore up the second unit and just continue to protect the ball. Like, we know we share the ball. We know we like to get out and run. We like to get stops. So shoring up the defensive rebounding, continue to protect the line, protect our paint, and really just try to control our turnovers. But, I think we're just going to continue to try to build principles.
Mike has had 51 combined points in the last 2 days. Guarded Luka a little bit. Haskin did a good job. Is this the best you've seen him play since you've been here?
Yeah, no, he's been locked in. And we definitely need him to be at that level. Like, he's been special. The best part is, like, he's always the hardest on himself. So you don't really got to say much to him. He holds himself to a high standard. We know how great he is. It's always a still having him. So when he's locked in, one of the best shooters in the world, 6'10", always able to see the basket. I think we saw him get it going for us, and what he did tonight was special and separating and pulling away for us. And then when he gets going defensively, like, he's one of the best rebounders we have on our team. And then that length when he locks in, whether it's protecting the rim, it's being on the perimeter, sitting down, guarding. There's nothing he can't do. It's always more so just how locked in he is.
Reggie, what is it about? Obviously, you were up here all of last year, but the team really seems to have a respect and appreciation for Collin. What did you see from him at the end of last year, throughout the postseason, and into the summer that makes that the case?
I call him young vet. Like, Collin he gets it. He's locked in. He's holding sometimes myself and older guys accountable for the work that we're putting in, for being ready, what our game plan is. So you could tell early, like, he just gets it. He knows, I don't know if he had a job young or what it is, but, like, he understands what it means to have a role and to be a starting role and to be able to hold people accountable. His tenacity, his fire about him, the way he fights. I know he had the tragic injury, so definitely was like from the time I got here, he's been one of my biggest fans and advocates, pushing me, helping me as much as possible, and that was his rookie year, and he should be more focused on how he can get healthy, and like everybody had to do that role for us to win a championship last year, and everything he did, he was a big part of it, and it's great. Like the team was so hyped to see him, reap some of his benefits from everything that he's put in. It's been fun watching the way that he's worked, like watching his maturation and learning how to work and what it takes to even give yourself a chance to be in the NBA. For me, I got to see it out there on the court today. Like the sidestep threes, the plays that he's making, cutting people off. Kid hasn't played in a year. Not necessarily, you could check out. You don't necessarily, a lot of people want to be ready, but he came in and he played big minutes. Like big minutes was a positive for us. Keeping guys calm. He knew he was going to be attacked defensively. Make sure he did his best, keep guys in front of him, rotations. He was just very disciplined. Like he's young, I get it, but man, that's I always joke around. I call him young vet. Like the kid is special. So I'm just happy for him, super happy for him. And I think this is just the beginning that we're going to see from him.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.